What is going on, guys? This Sunday we have the first pay-per-view of the year. We have the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Both Raw and SmackDown will be featured, and I am pumped. This is going to be a great show. I'm going to go over the card with you, some thoughts, predictions of my own, and I expect you guys to leave comments with your thoughts and predictions as well. So, we have the kickoff show between Sasha Banks and Nia Jax. Interesting feud. Sasha Banks cost Nia Jax the number one contendership to Bayley when it was Bayley versus Nia Jax. Sasha Banks came out, helped her buddy Bayley win. That's going to be a match a little bit later in the night that I'll talk about in a second. So we'll see what happens. I don't expect too much to come off of this match. Hopefully Sasha wins. Who knows? Maybe it'll end in a disqualification or something because I don't want either of them to get buried. I mean, I'm not too big of a fan of Nia Jax, but the way it seems creative is taking her, she can't really afford a loss at this point. We have another kickoff show match. The tag team titles will be on the line. Cesaro and Sheamus defend against Gallows and Karl Anderson. There's going to be two referees because a couple weeks ago on Raw, Anderson and Gallows won, but it was because of disqualification because Sheamus hit the referee. So, to be honest with you, Karl Anderson and Gallows are pretty bland to me. But when they won that match on Raw, and I thought they won the titles, I was like, whoa, okay. But then it was reversed because of the disqualification. But I like Cesaro and Sheamus as tag champs, but really, Gallows and Anderson have really done nothing. So I think they really need to win this. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. We got Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. So this match was announced on SmackDown. This is an odd match. It's kind of forced. I don't know. I'm going to say Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. We got Rich Swann versus Neville, the dark heel Neville, against Swann for the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm a big fan of Swann. Ever since he won the Cruiserweight title on the 205 Live debut against, who was it? Kendrick. I don't know. I hope Swann retains, but another thing, like creative, the whole thing, how they're pushing Neville and his whole dark stages, heel stages, I don't see Rich Swann retaining. As much as I want to see him retain, I don't see him retaining. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, folks. But I don't know. We have Charlotte versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. Now, Charlotte has lost this title a lot, but never on a pay-per-view. Against Bayley. I want to say this match is pretty unpredictable because the Women's Championship has changed hands so much, reversing in the last few months. I want to see Bayley win. I've never been a fan of Charlotte. I don't know why. I've just never been a fan of hers. And I want to see Bayley win. But if you look back at that match that I was talking about before, Bayley versus Nia Jax, where Sasha Banks helped Bayley, Sasha Banks wasn't looking good at all. She was destroyed. And I don't know why they did that. They made her look weak. Now, I get that they were doing it to make Nia Jax look strong, but if she could barely beat Nia Jax, why would she beat Charlotte? I mean, obviously, Bayley is so much better than that. Better than Charlotte, in my opinion. I don't know. I'd love to see Bayley win. We have a good old Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. No disqualifications. Kevin Owens' buddy Chris Jericho will be in the shark cage above the ring. Please let Kevin Owens win. I don't know what they're going to do with Jericho. There's got to be something planned. Maybe the shark cage breaks, falls down, Jericho somehow climbs out, fits through, and jumps off onto Roman. Who the heck knows? But all I know is Kevin Owens needs to win. Roman Reigns, no. We got AJ Styles versus John Cena World Championship match. John Cena is going to become the new longest reigning champion, I believe. If John Cena loses, what's next for John Cena? He hasn't been seen. Been doing movies apparently, and that's where AJ Styles was mocking him. So what's next for John Cena? John Cena really has to prove everything in this match. So I see him winning. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, like I said. Then we got the main event, my favorite match of the year. We got the 30-man over-the-top rope elimination match. I'm hoping for tons of surprises. Undertaker, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar all involved. Jericho, Orton, Bray Wyatt, Harper, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, my buddy Sami Zayn, Heel Ziggler, Big Show, Braun Strowman, all members of the New Day. Cesaro and Sheamus returned a little bit later in the night to get in that match. Big Cass, Rusev, and Mojo Rawley. Oh, and Baron Corbin, my buddy. Doesn't say Enzo on this list. I'm assuming he's in that match. I read this article where it said the favorite's Braun Strowman. Now, that's pretty interesting. I'm a fan of Braun Strowman, don't get me wrong. But Braun Strowman in the main event at WrestleMania? I don't know. I mean, so listen. So, I know I haven't been making videos too often, as I used to. But in that time, I've been staying away from dirt sheets. That's kind of cut off some of my reports because I've been doing the breaking news. Obviously, still gets reports, but like rumors and stuff, I stay away from that. And I believe you should too, because watching Raw and SmackDown and the pay-per-views, I'm genuinely surprised now. Now, I obviously follow on Twitter, and I know what's going on. I know the main stuff, but I'm genuinely surprised by returns. I don't read the rumors. Like Finn Balor might return. I don't know if that's rumored. Might be. But me and my buddy at work were talking about that, to be honest with you. Kurt Angle, he shot down the rumors. That doesn't mean he's not here. But I hope you guys catch my drift. Stay away from the dirt sheet. Stay away from rumors. Don't be spoiled. Come on. You don't want to be spoiled. You want to be surprised. You're a wrestling fan. You want to be surprised. Mark out. Have a mark out moment. And the Royal Rumble that's why it's one of my favorite pay-per-views. Especially this year. Look at the card. Look at all the participants. Who knows who's going to win? The only thing I read was that Braun Strowman's the favorite. Now, like I said, I hope not. No offense to Braun. Maybe in a couple years. I just don't see him main eventing WrestleMania right now. It's going to be interesting by all means. I hope there's not really many spots open for returns. I mean, obviously, we got Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Undertaker. Those are surprises. But I want those mid-card guys like Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Finn Balor, John Morrison. Those type of guys. Boogeyman. We'll see what happens, folks. Got this match on Sunday. So look forward to that. Owens Reigns will be interesting. John Cena versus AJ Styles is probably going to be the match of the night. So it's going to be a good card, guys. So we'll see what happens, folks.